aliens here? Two parts.
Okay.
Have aliens been here? And do you think they might still be here?
Well, based on the circumstantial evidence of everything that I've gathered throughout my whole life, and everybody I've listened to, and every documentary I've ever watched, and all the testimonies in Congress that I've heard, I absolutely think that they have been here, and they are here, and who knows, maybe they've always been here.
Last thing, I'm just curious about this, because the heyday of science fiction was the 50s in many ways, right? And for
Yes.
movies.
Yes.
And most of those movies dealt with the threat that these people from another planet, another galaxy,
Yes.
another universe would possess. But you right away sort of thought, well, yeah, and War of the Worlds, you've done that. We've
Yeah.
seen what could
Yeah.
happen. But the presumption is they've come a very long way, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they have very sophisticated, these reports are, there's no explanation for how they're staying up
Right.
in the air. There's
Right.
no propulsion. Why would more sophisticated people come here to harm us when it seems like it would be interest?
Let's put it this way. I've done both. I conceived of the series and produced with Noah Wiley, Falling Skies, and the Men in Black film series I co-produced, and War of the Worlds I directed. David Kep wrote War of the Worlds. But then there's Close Encounters, there's E.T., there's Disclosure Day. So I've sort of, and that basically is not my belief system. I thought at one point, I can make more money if they're bad, and they come down and start wrecking everything.
Right.
I can get more special effects out of destruction than I can by benign interaction. And so that side of me has a lot of fun. But although War of the Worlds was a serious metaphor for 9/11, so I take that film much more seriously.
It's a little different.
That was
It's
a metaphor.
different thing. Yeah.
It's a different thing. But my heart and my soul tell me that this isn't an aggressive off-world. There's not an intentional villain up there drawing their plans against us. I do not believe that.
That's more you. That notion is more at
That's
the core
who
of
I
Steven
feel
Spielberg is.
my core beliefs are, is that if they're going to come all this way, whether it's through a wormhole that may take, 3 months to get her, or whether it's a lot of light, speed of light travel time, I don't believe they would come here to essentially,
Colonize us, do us harm.
sow and reap, and basically terraform the planet into the red vines that we had in the War of the Worlds. I don't believe that.